Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and hope you guys are doing well today. And we are back with some not so great news. Ruins of Eridu has just been nerfed. And when I say just been nerfed, I mean the actual notes were released about 10 minutes ago. And the effects were in the game 15 minutes before that. It really is something that has just hit the game. Champion's Demise has already been nerfed once, but this what was explained by the developers as further adjustments to elite monster density in dungeons, with a note: we are standardizing the density of elite monsters that spawn in dungeons to ensure that no particular dungeon is clearly more efficient to run through than others. So they obviously don't like the idea that you can run one dungeon and over again and have incredibly efficient experience. Now, this is something we expected. At some point, we expected this nerf to occur. I am a little bit surprised it's come so early into preseason. I thought they may leave it now just to give people a chance to level up and experience the game in late game. But it has happened. So, what's next? What can you do next? So, um, to give you an example, I was gaining prior to 95 when the game changes a little bit. I was gaining around 600,000 experience per run in Ruins of Eridu. I've had someone run through it now with a flask on, run through, and they received around 200,000 experience, slightly less, in fact. So similar length run, but they just received literally a third of the experience. The density's gone, the horde system has just not spawned hordes, and it really has just devastated the dungeon. Now, this is actually my first time going through Champion's Demise since the nerfs, and you can already see we haven't seen a single elite spawn yet. We've seen lots of fortify mobs. We've seen a good amount of density, but we haven't seen a single elite yet running through this. Now, I've done this run probably hundreds, if not multiple hundreds of times, and I guarantee there would have been. This is our first elite pack, and this is a guaranteed elite pack spawn. It's a guaranteed elite pack around all the bloodstones in this dungeon. But running back down, this entire side looks like it's only going to have two elite pack spawns, which realistically is just going to absolutely kill the experience in this place. Now, and that's the same for ruins. So what's next? What can you guys go and do now to farm experience? Because let's face it, we've only got a week and a half or so left until we're expecting season 1 to start. We want to make sure that we're getting our characters up. You can see I'm 98 and a half. I want them final levels. So what can you go and do now for experience? Now you have this rule of three, I guess is probably a good way to describe it. In the most efficient mobs for you to kill are mobs three levels higher than you, and that's what I've been doing today. I've been going into nightmare dungeons and farming the specific levels that I need to be between 3 and 5 levels ahead of me. 3 is the most efficient, but you're not always going to get all of the same key levels, so I've been doing 3 to 5, and it's worked out really well. I've been gaining anywhere from 600k to a million XP per run, and obviously the length depends entirely on the dungeon. It's really hard to speculate what you can and can't earn in that. Now, I will be going through and trying to do a load of nightmare dungeons just to see if I can find the most efficient ones for you guys. That video is going to take a couple of days. In the meantime, Hell Tides, I have got a video talking about how I really don't like Hell Tides, but realistically, they are a good source. If you go and look on the on Reddit, there is a map laid out at the moment that shows you all of the events in the Helltide. You can actually earn quite a bit of experience if you just jump from event to event to event. Um, so you can still earn a decent amount of experience there. However, and this is the secret that Blizzard haven't nerfed yet, it's the dungeon that I discovered. Now, I stupidly handed that quest in because I didn't think I would need it anymore. Ruins of Eridu was just better. But the Bear Tribe Refuge Call of the Ancients side quest, of which I'll have a video linked that way, there, somewhere. There'll be a link somewhere on the page of my video talking about the Call of the Ancients side quest and how efficient it is. Now, there's lots of elites, lots of packs still in there, lots of density. We've just run through it just to test it. It hasn't been nerfed. And I think because it's counted as a quest dungeon and not an actual dungeon, it's kind of avoided these hot fixes. So it's likely to get fixed again soon. So my recommendation, go out there and absolutely smash this as much as you can right now. Go and watch the other video. Make sure you know what you're doing and how to get in the dungeon. If you've already handed in the quest, find someone friendly, join in with them, and use their use their IDs. But yeah, that's my best advice at the moment for farming experience. Hopefully, we see maybe some level of remapping for nightmare dungeons, giving a little bit more, or just general XP maybe reduced just ever so slightly. It feels like a really long slog, and you've taken away the most efficient forms of experience. So maybe. But that's all I'm going to do in this video, guys, was just a short, quick video just to let you know what's happened, what to expect, and where to go now for the most efficient experience. In the Call of the Ancients, just to let you know, we were having, I've just got the numbers here somewhere. So they were doing 500k. We've already seen we can do like 2.5, 3 minute runs of that. Still very, very, very good experience. So, like I said, I'm not sure when it'll get nerfed, but go and have a look. Thanks for watching. Bye.